ready to restart my life. Then, the 15th day hit. $32,000. I couldn't breathe. My family was gone. My parents passed away years ago, and my remaining relatives treated me like a stranger. I didn't have wealthy friends. Who would do this? Why this specific pattern? The uncertainty drove me to the bank, where the horror truly began. The bank insisted my balance was zero, but the money was real. I had spent it. I had paid the hospital, the landlord, the boutiques. If the money didn't exist, how were those transactions cleared? I went home and started calling everyone I ever knew, desperate for an answer. I never finished the list. At the stroke of midnight, my heart simply stopped. As I sat there now, reliving the memory of that phantom sensation, a terrifying realization began to take shape in my mind. The reason I was gone was likely because I hadn't spent every last cent. For the first 14 days, I had emptied the account. But on the 15th day, when that 32,000 arrived, I froze. I was too scared to touch it. And at midnight, I was punished. Was this some kind of twisted gift from a higher power? A scenario where the price of the windfall was total consumption. If I didn't spend it, did I lose my life? No, I whispered, shaking my head to clear the fog. That's not reasonable. I'm a pragmatist. I don't believe in urban legends or digital ghosts. There had to be a logical explanation. My plan was simple: use the money to get healthy again. And then, before the numbers became astronomical, find the person behind the curtain. By the 13th day of this new life, the balance hit 8192. This time, I didn't spend it on extras. I drove to a bank on the other side of the city, a small branch where nobody knew me. I had a nagging suspicion that the staff at my local branch in my last life had been misleading me. "Hi, I'd like to check my balance, please," I said, keeping my voice steady. I didn't mention the miracle. I wanted to see what their system showed first. The teller tapped a few keys, her expression neutral. "Miss Lane, it looks like this account has a zero balance." My blood ran cold. "Zero? Are you sure? Could you check for pending deposits?" "Nothing," she said firmly. "According to our records, the last transaction on this account was back in early March when you withdrew your final $20. There hasn't been a cent moved since." I stood there, frozen. Early March, the day before the first dollar appeared. That meant every deposit and every purchase I had made over the last 2 weeks existed entirely outside the banking system. How was that possible? Who has the power to bypass the federal banking infrastructure? I demanded to see the manager. I caused a scene, but no matter who looked at the screen, the answer was the same: zero. I became convinced it was a conspiracy. The bank had to be in on it. They were not telling me the truth. I called the authorities, right there in the lobby. But after they ran their preliminary check, they treated me like someone needing help. They escorted me out with a warning: if I came back to bother the staff again, I'd be facing a disorderly conduct charge. I felt a deep, hollow sense of dread. If science and the law couldn't explain the money, then I was playing by different rules. Rules that ended in a tragic outcome if I failed to follow them. I didn't gamble. I spent the $8,000 as fast as I could. Donations, high-end electronics,